Welcome back to Likras. We are on Parshas Bechukotai. That's what's being read this week, this Shabbos. The Torah starts off the very first pasuk. In Bechukotai telechu v'smusvayt tishmar v'sisomusa v'sati gishmechem b'itam. If you will follow my laws, chok, and you will guard my mitzvahs and do them, I will give you rain in the right time. So we see performance of the Torah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu promises to pay and to give rain, which means anything that supports us, anything that helps our livelihood, money. Now, we're going to have some questions here. We're going to work on the Rashi. In Rashi, Rashi says, you might think this phrase, going in my laws, means doing the mitzvahs. The Torah says in the same verse, the next phrase is, and my mitzvahs you keep. So it can't be mitzvahs. So what does it mean? You will go if you go in my ways. What does that mean? Says Rashi, Shetiyu amelim b'Torah. You should work hard in learning Torah. That's what Rashi says. Leish lasum leiv aperish Rashi says. Maor Vashemesh wants to understand Rashi. This translation that Rashi offers to work hard in learning Torah seemed very foreign from the words itself of the verse. Torah should say, if that's what it means, if in my laws you think about them, you investigate them. Also, if this is a new idea, a new requirement of working hard in Torah, why does the Torah say if over here? If, maybe. And move on. According to Rashi, that there's a requirement to work hard in Torah, so it's a new requirement. It should not be with the conditional phrase if. The Torah seems to promise that the reward for doing mitzvahs is in this world. You get the cash. That's not the way Chazal learn. The reward for mitzvahs is not in this world at all. Why is it saying that you're going to get the rain in this world? Also, learning Torah with in-depth analysis, working hard in Torah, what Rashi's talking about, is a very serious matter. And the reward that seems to be given here, the rain comes in its time, even though it's positive, seems quite little in comparison to the hard effort that's being put in. Somebody who does learn Torah must be, he's also going to have to get a job. He's going to have to support himself and his family. Someone who serves Hashem, if he's serving Hashem while he's working, while he's working, is trying to make a livelihood. That of what to eat. And then he'll be able to learn Torah because he'll have some money what to eat. Such a person, his working is for the purpose of learning Torah. So a person who does that, the Torah is his main part of his life. When he gets up in the morning, it's not yet time to go to work. So he learns Torah. That'll be able to go forward, like Chazal say, that a person should learn Torah first in order to appropriately start his prayers. When a person afterwards does go to work, after he finishes praying, and he does go to work, his purpose is to make his livelihood, and then he'll be able to learn Torah. So such a person deserves reward on all his efforts that he's doing in his work. Though what he's doing is not a mitzvah per se, and it's just business, since his purpose is, his plan is, his reasoning is, he wants to learn Torah and do the mitzvahs, so he deserves reward for his efforts at his work as well. In addition to the schar that he gets for the learning Torah, which he does do. Some people, when they go to work, they don't think about the Shemer's Torah. Some people are just focused on making a lot of money. Just busy and working all the time without Torah. Such a person doesn't deserve a reward for his going to work. His work get him in trouble. We say this phrase, it's a phrase for Tefillah, I work and they work. I work and they work means I work just like other people do. I have a job, I'm a shoemaker, I sew the shoes. Yet, I receive reward for my efforts in making shoes, because it's not just to eat more chocolate, to eat more fudge. My efforts are so that I'll have some money, and afterwards I'll be able to work in Torah mitzvahs. The reason why I go to work is for the purpose of Torah. And they don't have in mind that they're going to an ultimate purpose. This is a quote, he got this idea for someone else. When you're actually going to work, what is your kavanah? You want to bring in food to support your family. And its purpose is that afterwards you'll be able to learn Torah and do the mitzvahs. You're able to learn Torah because you won't be too hungry. It's very hard to learn Torah with an empty stomach. The Mishnah says, the base in Bechukosai is not with, it's for the purpose of. Sometimes a base can be understood that way, for the purpose of. We find that the first word of Torah, be-reishis, in the beginning, the base is not really in, it's for the purpose of. That's what Rashi means when he says here that we should work in Torah. The reason why you go to work is for Torah. You won't have a problem. How are you going to eat? When you have this intention, Kosh Baruch Hu bears in mind what you're doing, that you should be able to have a parnasa without too much effort. That's why it says you get the rain in its time. And you're going to get the crops. When you have the right intention, when you go to work, then you get the brachas. We've answered all the questions. We said why it says if, because not everybody does it. We said, what's it mean? Bechukosai, to man about the Torah, means not merely you should work in Torah, it means you should have in mind for the Torah when you go to work. And now we understand also why it's the small reward of the rain in its time. The reason why is because a person has the kavanah when he goes to work. So since it's the kavanah he has when he goes to work, he deserves in this world something. It's not the schar for the mitzvah learning Torah, that's for the next world. But he gets a schar in this world because he has the right kavanah, the right intention when he does so. And we've answered all the questions.